What's up, guys? I am here with a new video. Today I am talking all about my piercings and tattoos. Hopefully you can hear me over the noise in the background. I guess since I only have 3 tattoos, I'll start with those first. This was my last one that I got. It's just a heart inside of a crown with a diamond on top. And I think I'm just going to definitely get a full chest piece. But this represents, I put my heart into everything. And then it's protected by a crown, also represents royalty as well. And then a diamond because it shines so bright. I really wanted to get a bigger heart with a crown on top, also with a diamond, but it didn't work out that way. But this one is still the same thing, and it still represents who I am. My second to last tattoo was on my spine. So it's just, everything happens for a reason. That's just one of my quotes that I like and that I stick with. That literally everything always has a reason behind it, and that's how I felt about that at the time. I still feel like that, but then sometimes I'm like, okay, what's the reason? What's the reason here? All my tattoos and piercings didn't hurt. It's just the healing process. It's just annoying because they'll itch and scratch and, you know, just irritate. But once you keep putting your ointment on, then you'll be just fine. There's a bug. My first tattoo, I'm thinking about getting this like redone, touched up, or maybe just like more enhanced with like the birds and everything. But the other one is right here. It's just a feather with birds flying off of it. Come on, guys, like I just turned 18. I was like, I want a tattoo. Someone tap me up right now. I've only went to 2 places. And I wasn't really looking for an artist, I was looking for the price range. So definitely want to look into your artist before you do anything like that. I'm not saying that he wasn't a good artist, but it's just, I was 18 at the time, so I was like, yeah, you can do it. And I had a picture of it, and it looks something similar like the picture I had. But I definitely want to get more tattoos. I'm wanting to do my sleeve, but I want someone to draw it out for me. I also want to get some on my legs and ankles, foot, and then my chest piece. The only thing that was annoying with the tattoos is just the healing process and the noise. Like when you go into a parlor shop, you definitely want to bring your headphones, because every time that I tried to bring my headphones or even thought about bringing my headphones, either my phone died or wasn't working at the time. Definitely know what you want before you go in, because every artist will like try to put their own little twist on it, and they'll draw it to your liking, but then they'll like add a little few things. Make sure it's what you want, because tattoos are permanent. Even if you want to get it like covered up or whatever, that's still permanent. And even if you want to get like a laser removal, that's also still permanent, because it'll leave a scar. So no matter what you do, it's permanent. Moving on to piercings. My first piercing, of course, was my earrings. I don't have anything in them right now. I had them sized to gauges, then my gauges kept falling out. So I was going to keep moving up, but then I didn't want to keep moving up. And then I missed all the cute little button earrings and the big pearls. So I am back down to my regular size. Then I got my second hole pierced, which was by my best friend. That didn't hurt. It was just like a 1, 2, 3. I had actually my first hole pierced like 4 times when I was a little girl, and I don't know what it was. I think I was just like allergic to like some type of earring, or like I didn't keep up with the cleaning of it. But then I was just like, every time my mom tried to clean it, I'm like, no, get away. Like I would cry like a baby. So sorry, Mom. The next piercing was my belly button. My best friend did that one as well, and she didn't have the right tools for it, like the clamp. All we had was needles. And I say needles because at first it was 1 needle that she went through. I mean, it flipped her, just because it was just such a process. Because once she went in with 1 needle, we waited a little bit. That area is so thick, so she had to keep prying it and pushing it. And after she put the first needle in, we were trying to take it out, remove it, and put the belly button ring in. To my surprise, it didn't fit because the needle was not as thick as the belly button ring. We had to go back in it again with a thicker needle. Yeah. You see my dilemma? After we went in with the second needle, we had to wait for a little bit. And by that time, my area down there was like very sore, and like I was numb down there, but I was also like, can this hurry up and be over? So after that, we waited a little bit because it was so sore. And then finally, she could put the belly button ring in. But that took, not even kidding, like I want to say a couple of hours. But we managed to get it done, and then I just had to keep up with the cleaning, and it turned out perfectly fine. I don't have a belly button ring in right now, which is why I didn't show you. That was probably one of the most painful experiences that I've been through. Oh, by the way, don't ask your best friend to pierce your belly button, because later down the road I found out that you can paralyze yourself from the waist down. That's something that I needed to know beforehand, right? Yeah. My other piercing was Tragus. This little doodad in here. My best friend pierced again. Shout out to you, Dara. You pierced all my piercings. It didn't really hurt because it was just like another like cartilage or ear piercing. But it was just annoying because of the angle that she had to get in there. But other than that, that one didn't hurt either. I mean, I couldn't sleep on this side for a while. My next piercing were my boobies. Yeah, I have my nipples pierced. No, I'm not going to show you. They surprisingly didn't hurt. The pain of it healing, your bra will be your best friend, like forever. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously, you have to sleep with your bra on like until you're comfortable, and I mean like very comfortable, of like not like bumping into things or pulling it with your hair or pulling it with your towel. Yeah, you gotta be very careful with that. I've actually snagged it a couple times when it was like, it wasn't a fresh brush, but it was like semi, and it fucking hurt. So that being said, at first when I was going to go, I was only gonna get one done. So I put ice in my boob or on my nipple, and when I went to the counter, the guy laughed at me because I pulled out a bag of ice, and he just laughed at me. I'm like, why is he laughing at me? And he was like, you know that ice makes the area tough, right? And I'm like, no, I didn't know that. That was going to help it to numb it, and I wouldn't really feel much pain. But he just laughed at me and told my best friend. I'm like, oh, how rude. Oh, how rude. Then he convinced me to get both done, because he's like, you like this one and then you want this one too, but you don't want to go through the pain again. I'm like, true. So he talked me into getting both, and it was actually cheaper too. I went back there, I had a girl, thank goodness, and she marked them with the marker and then made sure that I liked the placing of it, and then I sat down or laid down, and then she did this one first. If you want to have kids, you definitely can, and breastfeed, you definitely can still get your nipples pierced. You just gotta take them out when you breastfeed. Won't be any like breast milk coming out any which way. That would be kind of cool though, if it were to squirt out like both ways. I have a bug on me. Get off. So she did this one first, and then she came over to this side, and I'm like, okay. And then she's coming over here, and she's going above the milk duct, so that's why you can breastfeed with it. And then she does this one, and I think I'm paying more attention to this side than I don't even feel this one. So it's like, boom. I'm like, okay, alright. So I put my bra back on, done, and I'm like, no one touch me. Like, do not touch me. And I'm just like, protecting the boobies. Then the healing process is just a pain in the butt, because you have to make sure you clean it, and first it'll like crust. Mine never bled, so that's a good sign. If it bleeds, then you want to definitely keep up with your cleaning, or clean it more than once a day. My last piercing was my industrial. I wanted this for the longest time ever. It's like 2 piercings. I don't know how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. This one didn't hurt. It's still not healed, and I got it like on my birthday, April. This can actually take up 6 to 12 months. So, or even longer, depending on how you clean it. So you definitely want to make sure that you clean out your piercing like 3 times a day. And I kid you not, because this can actually grow a blister on the back of it, and you don't want that, because it's like extra skin back there, and it's disgusting. Thank goodness I don't have that, just because I've been keeping up with it. But you definitely don't want that. I think that's all my piercings and tattoos. Definitely know what you want before you go and get anything. That's all, folks. That's all, folks. I know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please thumbs it up. Comment down below what piercings you have, and what piercings you want to get, or tattoos you want to get. And if you like my video, then definitely check out my channel. Subscription button is down below. And have a great day.